Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bromance of the Three Gamers. It's another Bromance Talks. When was the last time we did one of these?
I think we did Nintendo Switch.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's
Fire
right.
Emblem.
Yeah, that never went up, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah! But what are we talking about today?
Well, Mike, on the chopping block today was the newly revealed Dynasty Warriors 9 information that we've all been waiting for since frickin' December of last year.
And, I think we can all agree, this was a glorious announcement. The most beautiful announcement of all. The one announcement we all were looking for is going to be in 32-bit, but Chengpu will be playable.
Exactly.
This is going to be fun. They showed off a lot of stuff, did they not?
Yes, they did. They showed off Zhao Yun, Guan Yu, Jahadun, and Chengpu and what they're going to look like in-game with the new outfits, which they said are going to be more realistic this time around, which I don't know. I don't know how to view Lu Bu. I don't think you can make his outfits realistic because they're still going to make him a demon general.
I think when they talk about it, it's probably going to be more like...
They're not taking his antennas away.
I think it'll probably be more like 5th, maybe?
I guess. I wouldn't mind that.
You know, probably more like the plated armor.
Although, personally, I do like his 8 outfit the best.
Yes, his 8 outfit is ridiculous. I'm Lu Bu! But yeah, that's why if you notice, hopefully I put it up in this rotation. Guan Yu, he looks like a hobo. I'm sorry, he does.
Stroking his magnificent beard. You leave that man alone.
He's
the best KSer in history.
Listen. I'm just gonna say it. The best one he had probably was Dynasty Warriors 6 when he looked like Slim Jim Guan Yu, but he still looked like a hobo. What is it with this man and they're just like hobo-ness?
I don't know, humble origins?
I guess so. Maybe they want to make it seem like he's human or just even more godly because he doesn't need armor.
Exactly.
Unlike Zhao Yun, who's got pretty bamf-looking armor.
Yeah, he does. I also like the spear. It looks better.
It does. I enjoyed it because it's actually like now kind of set-pieced to it.
I like Chengpu's outfit too. I like that like armor on one armor.
Chengpu.
I know, right?
I'm glad they gave him his serpent spear.
I am too. I was a little concerned because it's pointed out to me it's a dual pronged serpent spear. So it's like Zhang Fei's and Wei Yan's double falk and serpent. And
I was kind of hoping they'd give him the serpent sword, but because Zhang Fei is more known for the serpent spear, but at the same time, you do you, Chengpu. You do you. I just hope
that's not a clone, because that one picture you'll see in the rotation, hopefully, when he has it swinging down, It looks like a move from Zhang Fei's double.
I don't
halberd.
think it is, because there's one where he literally is. Hopefully you'll see it. He's kind of jumping in the air, and he's kind of got it. He looks like he's kayaking, and he kind of is punching his left fist upward, and it's knocking them all into the air. And I don't remember that in Zhang Fei's arsenal.
True, but also to be fair, that brings us into our next segue. The combat's getting revamped.
Yes, it is. They've got what?
The state system.
They're calling it the state system. And it's got 3 variations.
It's
3
got
button combo things.
It's a starter. You do one to start the combo, then there's apparently the linkers in between, which I forget what they're called, and then you have the finisher.
Yeah.
So
I think the ones in between are just called flow.
I think so.
They're just the flow buttons.
But unfortunately, can't really comment on that because stills don't do games like that justice in combat.
I think at TGS, I would love to see E3 them show us something, but
yeah, I know they're
not. I think TGS is going to be where they show us a lot of stuff because they said they're at 40%.
Yeah, so by September, it would probably be 60%. I would say.
I'd hope so.
At least
they get that much done.
Or at least at TGS, they'll probably have they'll definitely have the trailer. Which
I think they'll be at least halfway done, if anything.
I think they'll have the trailer, and I think they'll have an alpha. Or they'll have the game working to a certain extent that they can make a demo.
Well, I think right now it's an alpha, because I think a lot of the things they showed us was in-game. It's just,
I'm just saying at TGS they'll probably have a demo.
Yeah.
Like a working demo that you can play.
Yeah, but that's not the only thing that's changed.
Yeah, it's open world now.
Open world. They said it's one continuous map, from what I understand.
I both like and am concerned about that because I like the battles, and if I just want to jump into a battle, it sounds like that's not a possibility anymore.
It sounds like the way you have to do the story, from what I read, I think it was on Gamitsu, they said that the story is now like the critical missions, and
yes,
you have to do those to progress time.
And also along with that, the game is no longer kingdom based like it was in 7 and 8.
It's now all character based.
Yep, so like previous games.
Yep, which is, I mean, kind of nice, but at the same time, I don't know. I think maybe because 7 was my first. 7 always has a nice part of my heart of how they handled that. But yeah, to progress the story, you can now do side missions.
Yes, because the main missions are supposed to be really hard,
extremely difficult.
Yeah,
and then
you're supposed to do side missions to alleviate that.
Yeah, like you can do. I think they said night raids,
assassinations. I think
assassinations. I think they also said you can just do regular infiltrations. You can set up different places before you go into the battle.
Mm-hmm.
You can also do requests, I think the one had said, for other characters. Yeah, because that's what I read on...
I didn't know, but I know they were...
On DualShockers, it said one of the things is if you had, like, another character, so I would assume it's like, if you're Guan Yu and you're talking to Liu Bei could say, hey, Benevolence Punch! And you're like, Benevolence Punch, man, and go and help him out with that.
I do remember it was in one of the interviews, they're trying to see if they can switch characters so you can play, I think, the era through, but I think they're trying to figure out how to make that work because certain warlords, they say, and true, aren't active in certain eras. Like, Zhao Yun wouldn't be active with Wang Yuanji's because he would technically be gone
by the time she would actually get into the battlefield and do things. He would be, I think, dead a couple years. So.
He'd be dead. So, I think if I was going to handle that, I would, like, just cut off certain characters. So, like, only people that are in the era.
I would argue that they should just have certain battles where they end. Like, I don't want to say Zhang Fei ends at Fan Castle, but, you know, he should probably end, like, right before Fan Castle. Maybe he ends at, Chengdu.
The bridge?
No, the.
Oh, you mean
where you get Yan Yan?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Because that's the last time that's his last hurrah. That's his big moment.
Yeah, because he dies a year after Guan Yu, but he dies pretty much being betrayed by his own mentor Wu.
Yeah, and drunk.
Yeah. They've also talked about we're also going to get all 83 characters up to this point, so everyone who's been in the game now. You don't have to worry about your favorite character being cut.
Including Zhou Kong and Cheng Pu, as we've mentioned, because Cheng Pu is awesome.
And Zhou Kong was recently added in Musou Stars.
Also known as, I think, Warriors All-Stars in America.
Yes.
Because that's coming out in August.
Yes, it is.
I pre-ordered that.
Me too.
Because that looks fun.
Yeah, and they also said we might not get a lot of new characters in the roster this time because...
Well, they've been saying that since the beginning. So
yeah.
I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, as long as they give us, characters that make sense. Cheng Pu makes sense.
I think they said in an interview that there's going to be more female officers this time, so maybe we'll get some Jin female officers.
Shin Chen Ching!
Or the evil, Jia Chong stuff. Which means we'd have to get Sima Yan.
Oh, we definitely need Sima Yan. There's a lot of them we need, actually. Yeah.
It would be cool if they kept the age mechanic from Sun and Maru, but I don't know.
I think Sun and Maru was the proving ground that they could do a lot of the stuff that they're going to do in...
Yeah, because what they do in Sun and Maru, they talked a lot about the day and night cycles, dramatic weather. The battles in Sun and Maru are handled kind of like this, except you don't get to roam the map. You just get to look at a nice, detailed map of Japan, but... Same concept.
They also said that the cities are actually they're not to scale of the actual city, but they are to scale. They are on a scale with the actual cities.
Yeah.
So I think Loyang is supposed to be 1 kilometer across. And they said it takes 5 minutes to get across the rivers.
Yeah, no, it takes 5 minutes in real life, like RL, while we're playing the game to get past the Yellow River.
No, like if you were to swim across the Yellow River, it would literally take you 5 minutes
to get across the Yellow River, because that's how big it is. Yeah. Horses are going to be more prevalent this time, because they're going to apparently be your main mode of transportation, which I'm going to enjoy, trying to find red hair so I can have my demon war horse.
They also said, what was it? Because I remember reading it, and I've lost the thought. Warhorse, rivers, ports. Where was I going?
I don't know where you're going, but they also talked about a fast travel system, because I'll be dead honest, I'm not a big fan of open world, because sometimes it takes me too freaking long to get to the place I want to go.
This is true.
So I do enjoy open world. I do enjoy that mechanic where you can just fast travel.
Yeah, you can just, I'm not here anymore. I'm gone.
Yeah. What else was there?
I'm trying to think of, archery's back.
Yes,
everybody can use bows. You can now climb walls too.
Yeah, you can use a grappling hook to scale mountains and walls. I just think that, like, now that you give me that option, I might try and scale Hulao Gate and see if I can just bypass Lu Bu entirely. You know, some people are going to do it. I don't need to
pursue Lu Bu. I can just escape.
Oh, come on. Wouldn't you want to try that? I'm going to try. I'm honestly going to try that.
I would definitely try that.
I'll scale Hulao Gate, and if I see him at the bottom, I'm literally like, nope, I'm going this way.
Nope.
Have fun, everybody else. I'm winning.
I also love the fact that I think they said that also expands to other things, like, they suggested that they might have it with the water attacks and things like that. Like, you can affect the terrain a bit, like, by... Like, you could have the rock drop, and you could also release the floodgates.
I mean, that would be cool. The best place to do flood attack is obviously Fawn Castle, because then they could literally flood Fawn Castle.
Or Shopee.
Yeah,
Shopee would be the second one. But hey, man, that's a good idea.
Yeah, maybe the fire now won't kill the frickin' engine.
That's what I was going to talk about. They said that when they did Dynasty Warriors 8, they built it for the PS3. This game is 110% built for the PS4.
Yes, that means this engine and everything is built around what the PS4 can do, instead of just upscaling it to PlayStation 4.
I think it's also what the PlayStation Pro can do, because they said PlayStation Pro, I think natively it handles 1080p 60 frames stably. Doesn't need any problems. But you can go to 4K 30 frames. Yeah. And it can handle that. I don't think they said it was perfectly stable, but it was better than, any of their other titles.
I just don't want to have to buy a PlayStation Pro. I already have a 2 terabyte hard drive in my PlayStation, and I don't know if I can change the
I could maybe justify it, but at the same time, like, I don't want to. I don't really need to.
I don't. Faster processing doesn't really make or break anything for me.
I might, because I was thinking of updating some of my...
You know what's funny? Bob was able to update his with no problem.
I hate Bob sometimes. Bob does something, it's perfectly fine. I do it, it's a giant middle finger. Oh, what's this? I don't read you! I hate you all.
As you said that in the most racist of Japanese...
We're talking about Chinese history.
Told by a bunch of Japanese guys.
Exactly. I'm surprised they didn't just invent a Japanese character to show up and he's better than Lu Bu. Because as we all know, Japan is super better.
Jesus Christ, man. Try to keep it professional, okay?
Professional? Yeah, not professional?
Yeah, professional.
Professional.
Oh, we're a bunch of idiots.
We are. And I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, we're really looking forward to this game. Like, my number one request was answered by putting Chengpu in the game.
I guess before we go, what do we want to see at TGS? I think we kind of hinted on it, but I guess that's how we'll end it.
Oh, okay.
What we want to see at TGS with Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Not just
Yeah, I was about
what do I
to
want to
say.
see at TGS? I'd like to see some Capcom games.
I was about to say, we're going really far, man. It's not even June yet.
I just
E3 didn't even happen yet, man.
I mean, what do we want to see with Dynasty Warriors?
What I want to see at TGS, I want to see the trailer, which will have the opening cutscene, but some gameplay. And I want to see an actual playable demo of either Yellow Turbans or Hulao Gate just at this show floor, because I would love to see gameplay of that. Because most of the major networks don't do that.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good. I think I want to see. I know when they did Dynasty Warriors 8, they would release characters almost weekly of what they were going to look like and how they were going to be. I think at that, I'd like to hear that that's going to start up at TGS. Like, right before TGS, they show us off some characters that are going to be in a trailer or a gameplay demo. Like, they're just like, here's this new character, or like, here's Chengpu. We're going to show you how Chengpu plays. And I'd actually like to see how the game works. I don't think if they showed us the opening cinematic, I think that'd be cool, but I would rather more just get actual live gameplay, just so I can...
I would like live gameplay, too. I'm just like... But what Go usually does is that trailer, the reveal trailer is usually that.
That's usually how...
Like, look at Fire Emblem Warriors. That reveal trailer was literally the Fire Emblem itself with the stones from the first game and Chrom picking up his sword. And then the extended cut was some gameplay, which we haven't heard anything about that either in forever.
I think they're just working on everything else.
I think that's going to be at E3. I hope that's at E3.
I'm glad they mentioned...
Nintendo needs something to keep me interested.
Yeah.
And if they're not going to talk about the new Fire Emblem, then Fire Emblem Warriors. Sorry, I like Fire Emblem.
Exactly. I'm glad that they also mentioned it is coming to America. How did we forget the one big thing? It's PlayStation 4 exclusive.
In Japan. They took it off in the...
They haven't officially...
No, true, but then on the website, because Gamitsu said this on one of their tweets, they took off the PlayStation logo in the Westerns, so the European and the Americans don't say
an
PlayStation.
Xbox version, but honestly, I would rather just be PS4 exclusive. Sorry, Xbox guys.
I would too, but I understand why Xbox, because the last couple main titles, like 7 and 8 base stories, were actually on the Xbox. I think they'll do the same for 9. Main game on the console. After that, no support whatsoever.
I wonder if they're gonna put English voice acting, but
that's another thing. This will be the testing ground, guys. If there is no English dubbing in this, we probably won't get English dubbing again.
Unless they decide to pull a fucking 6 again. What? Yeah. 83? Fuck that. We're going back down to like 20.
Oh God, help us. 6 was the beginning of clone weapons, man. I don't want to go back to that.
I know. They're going to get rid of clone weapons and they'll just go back to regular. Just, here's 20 people.
That being said, I am looking forward to, because so far Guan Yu, Xiahou and Zhao Yun have their old weapons from 8. I'm just curious if that's going to stay the same with everyone, because then that means is Lian Shi going to get her bow, or is she going to get the duck blades?
I think she's going to get the duck blades.
I hope so. I hope all the DLC weapons that came out for Extreme Legends and Empires stays with the characters they were, because I'd rather play Sun Quan with that blazing sword than the regular sword.
From what they've said is because it's like everything with, whatchamacallit, the characters, it's everything stays the same from Empires.
Yeah, which means
8 empires. So you have Jun Yu, he's in there. He's going to have that baton.
I don't think his design will change that much, just because Zhu Chu's design didn't change from 7 empires to 8.
He might be a little bit more practical looking, but
but his design won't change that bad.
Probably nothing else.
I'm actually interested to see if there's going to be any major redesigns like they did with 6, because that was the beginning of Young Man Bay.
I think there might be. You know what I'd like to see? Quan Suo back as Bruce Lee in the one suit jumper, the green one.
I would like that if he had his nunchucks, because I don't like the Sabatons.
I want the nunchucks back for somebody. I miss those weapons. They were my favorite. They were. I was sad when Ling Tong lost them, because he was the best with them.
Yeah, he was.
But maybe somebody will get that. The only other thing I can think of is they maybe give somebody new weapons and they give that weapon to somebody else that they think makes more sense.
I guess. I just hope that some of the characters' weapons don't like insanely change, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't want clone weapons. That's my biggest thing is I don't want Cheng Pu to play just like Zheng Fei, who will play just like Wei Yan when they did in 7.
Yeah.
That's not...
Or Lu Meng and Guan Yu and...
Yeah.
Or who was... No. The absolute worst one. Jiang Wei, Ma Chao, Zhao Yun, and I think there was 2 others who had the spear, and you were just like, I'm done. Screw this spear.
Yeah.
All the strategists had the fan.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
But I think that's going to wrap it up for us.
Yep, that is. And if you guys have anything you want to add to Dynasty Warrior, comment. We love Dynasty Warriors. We know you guys might enjoy it. I know we play a lot of it, so...
Yeah, so feel free to leave us a comment down in the video. We try to get to those as fast as we can. If you don't want to hit us up there, you can hit us up at our Facebook, which will be in the description, along with our Twitter. I'm usually on those most every day, checking out stuff, uploading stuff, and posting things that you guys, I think you might like. So you can definitely hit us up there, and we'll definitely get back to you as fast as we can.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys want, tell us, what are you looking forward to? Is there a character you're looking forward to? I know we love Cheng Pu, and we've talked about him nonstop in every playthrough.
Yep.
So who are you looking forward to? Any character come to mind? You looking for a specific redesign?
Exactly.
But
let us know.
Let us know. We will definitely talk about that. And we will talk to you guys later.
Yep. Also, guys, if you like these videos, please thumbs up. Or just watch the video to the end or halfway. It helps us out a lot. Share these around too. It really helps out the channel. And also, if you want to know when more content goes up, because we're going to start our new schedule soon, click that bell button and it will let you know when we upload videos.
Indubitably.
Well, thank you for your time. I think this was good.
Yeah.
Have a good day, guys.